The ad break has started. The ad break has ended.
Good evening. Let's see. Screen looks good. Camera looks decent. Sound looks okay. It's moving well. So I did. Let's see if we can see it if I turn off background removal. That's not what I meant to do. Let's trigger that. Yep, that one. There we go. So as you see, I replaced the ring light with this nice little IKEA Zigbee light. So my friend 3D printed me a mount so I could put it on the tripod mount. So, yay. So it's a little smaller, looks a little nicer. It's not as bright, but that doesn't matter for that use case. And it's, you know, Zigbee instead of Wi-Fi, so a little easier to control with my smartphone stuff. Okay, so the people have spoken. We're starting a werewolf. I don't know that I've ever actually made one. At least not seriously. So, as you can see, I have too many characters. So, the TM ones are all the ones I've made in the new expansion. Except this guy, my old druid that I carried forward just to get some of his equipment over, and haven't deleted him yet because there's a bunch of stuff in the stash. So, but yeah, so these are all the new characters since the expansion, and then these are the old characters that I still have that I haven't cleared up yet. So I've been having way too much fun the last couple months. But we're doing a druid, so here we go. Make our wolf guy. And I said, I'm not sure I've ever seriously made one. Question is, how does the game sound? Let's see. No, this is the wrong one. Yes. barely seeing anything on the meters. There we go. You know, I don't think I've ever fully read that before. That explains all the corrupted rogues. Okay. So hang on. What? You right there? Be right back. Planning lunch for tomorrow. Apparently the family's not over tomorrow, so alright. So right off we do that. So what are our options here, right? You have the bear form, but I'm not going bear. Fury, that's right. We might go straight Fury. Maybe put points there. Oh, we'll see how it goes. So I'll have to look, but I'm assuming that a werewolf build probably uses the general stats of strength and dex to wield equipment and everything else into vitality. I'm guessing it's that kind of build. That's how most builds are. And as I understand it from some of the stuff I've watched recently, your weapon affects your attack speed. Like, even though you're in transformed form, it's still the properties of the weapon you're wielding. I've been watching, what's his name? Ginger Gaming Mentor's unique series. And I'm learning a lot of stuff. Besides just all the cool items, I'm learning a lot about mechanics I didn't understand. So, that's kind of nice. So the other question is, will I go sword and shield, whatever, something and shield, or will I go two-hander? Because I think I've got a two-hander, part of a two-hander druid set. I don't know, I got all sorts of stuff in my stashes. But we'll start off with just what we find here and see how it goes. And the stuff that's in the normal stashes. I have a bunch of stuff sorted out into stashes and characters. Like somebody's got most of the armor, somebody's got, you know, most of the bows, somebody's got most of the, you know, spears, polearms, etc. So I'm going to not put any stats in at the moment because I'm not going to see how this is going to go. But we start off with our form. There we go. We are Wolfman. Roar. Okay. I should probably pick up the healing potion. Yeah, my main character, of course the classic Frozen Orb Source, is up to level 79 now, has basically been farming. Just farming nightmare. Must be a cooldown. Oh, it doesn't have enough mana for it yet. Okay. Great, because as the levels go up, it's gonna last longer. Alright, into the den.
So, this is where evil hides.
Nice. Take out the shaman first, because they're annoying. Also, I need to clean some things up still. I still need to clean up like redeems and raid alerts and from what I've heard, there's might be a chance that stream elements might be going away, or somebody might buy them. Apparently it's not really known. I'm not really even using it for much anymore. I think the bot's doing a couple of things, but I should just figure out what it's still being used for. It's probably like one or two commands only. Really. There's a couple of shamans, no wonder. Shamans everywhere. There we go. Megger. Don't run away. I also probably have a little bit of a lag because I'm actually connected to the Europe servers, not the NA ones. Right, so that gives us more attack rating and speed, and that gives us, more life and duration. That's right. Yeah, since I've been playing on and off with Benny, so... But yeah, since I'm playing off those servers, I have noticed occasionally there's a little, like, lag glitch, or I'll be, like, somewhere and then, like, teleport to somewhere close by on the map like, oh, yeah, server lag. It's kind of funny. But most of the time it's pretty smooth. There's the zombie pack. Good old corpse fire. Oh no, my trashy found armor is... Oh, there goes the helmet. Hey, Buckline Club, nice. Yeah, my latest character I just started as a spear Amazon going for Jad and Fend. And I found a lowish level, yeah, like what did that require? I don't know, 14 or 15 or something. It was 20. Under 20. Lowish level unique spear with 12% lifesteal. And with a couple of rings and whatnot, so she's got like 16% lifesteal or something. It's pretty funny. I actually just did Mephisto before starting. Mephisto. And yeah. I had to leave the fight once because my durability was almost out on my spear. So I needed to repair my spear and grab a couple more potions. Okay, one quest down. We are level 3. So we'll see what this stuff is we found. I probably don't have much of anything useful in the stash yet. At least not in the ones that aren't split into other characters. So let's see what we got here. That's better than that. We're not using staffs. 2 max damage. Yeah, this is faster, but this has the bonus. Attacker takes damage. Nice. 1 to max damage. 13 to attack rating. There we go. Alright, she gives us a skill. So I'm guessing the general strategy is probably to max this first because that gives you more life and more duration. Or maybe you kind of do them both at the same time. Because this gives you more attack rating and speed, but this makes you tougher. Which actually means maybe you put more into strength and dex? If your skills increase your vitality? Huh. Well, let's see what we have. Okay. Not much we can use there, so we're not going to mess with those yet. That's a... Thesaurus buckler, and we also have his gloves. No. Something else. The belt. So we could put the Hussara set on. Yeah, see, most of my stuff is sitting in character inventories right now. Because I need to clean out all the rings. And everything else. Sanders, that's a necro set. I'm not sure who Tangrids is really for, but it requires level 20. So what do we got here? Yeah, that's level 76. Steel Driver, that's 29. Yeah, so none of that stuff is stuff I can even use yet. Diggler might actually be pretty good on as a starter weapon, because it's got the resists. That might actually be really good as a starter weapon for him when we hit 11. That might also cannot be proven. That might also be a really good one. So Hussarus we need. Wait, we don't, because this gives strength. Let's put on that. Nice. Have I really not found the heal? Or is it sitting in some character's stash? Somebody's got it. Okay, I do actually have the full set. Is the heal sitting in here? I just put it in the wrong page. It's probably on a character. Yeah, somebody's probably wearing it. Alright, well, that's fine.
What can I do for you?
You can buy that, and you can buy that, and you can repair that.
Yes.
Now, give us a book of those. Okay. Back out we go. Off to find the burial grounds. Don't really need to pick that stuff up, but you know. Never hurts to grab stuff to sell. Also, I have a bowl of strawberries. I lost stamina. Okay, let's grab the waypoint. There we go. And transform. Where's the others? There's usually several of them in these packs. Ooh, Bishibash. Charm and a Qatar. Nice.
The ad break has started.
Oh no, ad break. Alright. Well, we won't go to the, what's it? We won't go to the burial grounds until after the ad break. there's another one. So, for rage, rabies, fury. Yeah, just make them even. Like, cycle back and forth for the moment.
The ad break has ended.
Okay, welcome back from my break. We put another point on the werewolf. So we have 2 in werewolf, 2 in lycanthropy.
I can't carry it.
Okay. Follow the trail, follow the trail. Get the fast XP while we can. That's the stony field. We don't want to go there yet. We want to do our quest first. No, I'm out of stamina again. Vitality gives you stamina, doesn't it? Yeah. So that'd be one reason why. Apart from the HP, people like to put a lot into vitality. Because running low on stamina is annoying. Nice. Charm. Okay. Oh, I know. Here, get rid of these mana potions. There we go. Ooh, Somethin, nice. Alright, where are you? must not be great yet. Although she's always kind of hard to hit. She must have really high defense for a starter.
Your time is past, Blood Raven.
So another quest done, which means now we got our friend. You know what I've really been enjoying lately on melee focused characters is keeping the Act 1 Merc. Well, getting the freezing arrow version of the Act 1 Merc. And then when she levels up enough, giving her an edge bow. Which, if you're not familiar, the edge rune word grants a level 15 Thorns aura. So your merc stands back and shoots everything, while your melee character's in the middle of things and smacking everything, and everything that actually hits you just takes a bunch of damage from thorns. That's pretty funny. Okay, back to the waypoint. Hey, we're gonna level up again. There we go. Level 5. We're getting there. So we're currently at 127 health. Attack rating. Strength and fire resist. Extra gold. Not really important on this character, but always nice. Okay, got a friend. Ooh, that's attack rating. We're gonna use that one. There we go. Here. So Diggler's level 11, right? Yeah, Dex 25, level 11. Okay. Oh wait, I think she's gonna have the next quest for us. Not that we really, I mean, we know where we're going anyways, but... Alright, time to go find our buddy. Nice. And that'll speed things up a little. Okay, Stony Field. I killed my mark already. Rude. Now, let's see if we can find the, maybe this portal back. Because you never know where the portal's gonna hide in this area. Yeah, before we play the whole band. Alright, let's go get our mark back. I should have kept one of those armors I found. Oh well. Let's heal ourselves up before we go. Alright, back we go. Alright. Now there was an experience shrine over here, so let's grab that. There we go. Hey, there's the waypoint. Nice. Okay, got our waypoint. So now we just need to get to the tunnel. Walk. Hang on. Got our scroll, because we don't have a whole stack of those yet. Let our Gamin rebuild. That's a whole bunch of them. Fearless just went live. That's unusually late for him. Okay. Maybe, maybe not. I thought I saw his notification. It doesn't show as live at the moment. Oop. Experience shrine. nice little look though.
I can't carry you.
Shining. Good job. Ring. Nice. Little potions. Oh, large charm, not a grand charm. And you need to clear a slot of 3. Onward. Alright. So what are we? 6. Oh, nice. Alright. Need more stamina. Hey, Darkwood. Alright. Potion. Oh, they took out my minion. Rude. Yeah, I know she doesn't exactly have much in the way of armor.
The system will welcome Greetings.
Energy. Max damage. Stamina. Oh, good. That's what we actually needed. You? Where that? Let's see, I've got attack rating, maximum damage. Yeah, it's the same as that, okay. There we go. the Black Marsh. We're not going there yet. Hey, Mark leveled up. Yeah, another experiment shrine. How handy. Okay, so we need to find the waypoint and the tree. Nice. Onward we go. Onward we go. Right. Okay, good. There's our waypoint. Now where's the tree? Hey, don't beat him my friend. There's another one I missed. I think one of the videos I was saying, what was it? I think it was one of the unique bows. One of the crazy crossbows, I think you said, like, could actually be really good for this character because of the stats on it. Okay, let's go down here. Okay, that's the edge. Okay, so it is is back up top somewhere. So let our... Ooh, got trip. Ooh, nice. That's gonna help. Two to like you have to pee. Oh, we also have a skill point. So that's level 12, okay. Oh, and it is percent. Okay. So the max life is actually a percent. Which means as we put more vitality, that's really gonna crank up. Okay, tree, where's the tree? Nope, I don't know, but there's a bunch of hammers. There's the tree. And there's breakfast. Nice.
This dead tree teems with energy.
Okay, we'll get rid of that. We can pick up the scroll. So back to town we go. Get ourselves healed up. Get the next step in the quest. Okay, well, but that's a two. Yeah, see, that requires two hands, and I don't want to go two-handed yet. Otherwise, I would be tempted to actually wield that. So let's repair. We're level 7 now, so let's just take a quick skim through. Okay, we can use gray form, which that's actually pretty good for this character. Anything? I don't feel like sorting through all the rings and stuff to see if there's a good one. I'm just looking for the quick. Yeah.
The ad break has started.
Ad break. Gorefoot's level 9. Those are set. We'll sell that, repair that. Meanwhile, Fury Druid.
The ad break has ended.
Alright, so let's look. What do they generally recommend? So you max Fury, you max Feral Rage. Werewolf, Lycanthropy. They put 1 point. Oh, Heart of Wolverine. Okay, so they put 1 point into each of the summons because you want a bear. And they go Heart of Wolverine. Right, because that increases attack damage. I'm not sure why they put a form into where they are now. Because they don't go down for fire claws. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. What do they say for stats? Strength index to wear gear, put the rest of it in vitality. And on their build, let's see, standard build, they're putting 200 into strength and everything else into vitality. Interesting. What about the starter build? 146. Yeah, so they go up to about 200. Interesting. The Uber build is actually less. They must be using a weapon. Yeah, they're using an ethereal two-handed weapon. That's why. Starter, using a two-handed axe. That makes sense. Standard. Right, these are all stupidly highlighted. But they're generally, looks like the natural guys generally go with a two-handed weapon. A very fast two-hander. Interesting. Alright. But we're nowhere near that, so. Stony Field. Let's go rescue Deckard. But yeah, so that's what they're doing. They're putting strength index to wield equipment. And then pumping everything else into life. Which makes sense, because you're right in the middle of things, depending on the life you can get, even with the boost. Did I add magic damage reduced? No, that's still the only thing causing damage. Alright. So what do they say yeah, so they're saying you max that first, then that, then Fury. You put some points into Feral Rage, because that gives you your steel. You put 1 point into each of these, so you get your Grizzly, and then you put a bunch of points into... Yeah, you put like some points into Heart of Wolverine, some points into Feral Rage. Oh, that's interesting. We'll see how I feel like building it as I go. I don't know if I'll... Like, I get the point of using some of the summon tree. Like, you get a Grizzly, because that gives you, a bunch more. Gives you another, body. To do damage and take damage. So I get that. And I get using one of these too. So they use that because it's attack rating. I would almost be... well, no, because if you have a Thorns Merc, And then you use... Yeah, see, that just gives life. You're gonna have a... Okay, yeah, I get why they do that. Because that gives you attack rating and damage. And then if you're using an edge mercenary, that's gonna give you thorns along with it. Yeah, that could be silly. You could be doing stupid amounts of damage plus the thorns. Hey, there's our stones. I'm still not sure on whether I want to actually put points in the summon tree or put more points into something else. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, guys. And of course, that's when I do transform. Come here, rack. Hey, nice. Got ourselves an emerald. And a level. Yeah, so that makes sense. Well, that's the one we have right now, so that's the one we'll use. We've still put no points in anything.
Yes. Ruins. Fate of all cities.
Oh, nothing on my mark. Oh, yeah, because I crossed us. Rude. And we'll just pull it back. I don't feel like walking to the waypoint. Hey, nice. More attack ring then, another one. Okay, that comes down. There we go. All right. Hey, another bubble up. Nice. see who's all running around over here this time.
Deckard Cain, leave this place.
Why don't you? Alright. Okay, where was the waypoint? It's down there somewhere. Let's actually walk it, because I'm sure we'll run into something else, get a little more experience on it. Maybe, unless we already killed everything in this path. Up and on this down there. Yep, see, there's a zombie. Oh, 2 zombies.
Stay alive. Listen.
Nope, Fearless is going away. Okay, I know it's not fancy, but it's better than what you were using, so. And I'm up to 8. Okay. A few more levels and I can use the lure. There's probably a bunch of. Wait, that's. Yeah, these are the set ones. These are just random other things. Yeah. Level 11, I can use Digger. Hey, I have an edge bow. Oh, yeah, it requires level 25. Oh, see? Very fast, level 15 thorns, plus a whole bunch of other stuff. So it's. You put that on a bow mark in conjunction with your melee character, and it's very fun. Really stupid if you can do it with a summon character. Like you're a summon necro or summon druid. Everything is doing thorns everywhere. So this might be good when I get there. But yeah, that requires level 29, so I'll have to see what's floating around my other stashes. Okay. So now we're going on to Darkwood. In the Black Marsh. Go find the Countess Tower. See if she'll give us any good runes. Not that I really need low level runes at this point, I really need high level runes, but you know. Which are few and far between, at least even when farming nightmare cows and stuff. You rarely find the higher level runes. Like anything above, like, you know, all the like level 40 and up runes, which is annoying because that's obviously what a lot of good rune words use. Whew. That is a big pack of annoying critters. Okay. Okay. Nice, nice. Finished him off. Okay, that helps. So I see why they say you want to dump points into there initially. at least some points. Because that gives you life until you can do your get up to your fury. Well, let's grab some of these healing potions in this roll. Okay, Black Marsh. Oh boy, I got another big batch of friends all come into play. Man, this place is busy today. Oh, she's a fire one. So I'll have to stop her for the cold one at some point here. Boots. Boots, pick up the boots. Boots? No. Ew. Shauna. Shauna. Alright. About to level again. There we go. Okay, so that's 18. Okay, so that's 12. Okay. So we don't need to save up any. Let's see. So we'll put another point into werewolf. Shaman. Is that all the shamans? Nope, there's more over there. Scroll. Scroll. Alright. Now we got to play with. Okay, that's the Highland. We don't want to go there quite yet. We need to find the waypoint here in the tower. So I could probably the hole. So I could probably get my dex up high enough to use the diggler just with charms. I've probably got enough dex charms. But I don't need to actually put enough points in. We'll check the stash when we hit level 11. I mean, you can always respec out of it later, but, you know, I prefer not to use my respecs if I don't need to. I'd rather save them for, like, late game if I'm like, okay, I've got the equipment and everything. Let's totally respec. Waypoint, waypoint, where's the waypoint? Where's the waypoint, where's the tower? They're usually close to each other. But not always. Oh look, another whole cargo pack. Yeah, there's the tower. Okay, so we found the tower near this corner. Yeah, there's carver packs all over on this stone. I knew it. I don't pick up all the loot, but I try to pick up all the rings and amulets just in case something really good spawns. And I can always combine them later and see if I get anything good. And eventually sell some, because I have way too many. Most of my stashes are rings and amulets. And jewels, because I finally realized that it has even if you're not using them in equipment, all those random blue jewels are actually worth keeping because you need those to do the crafting. I've been diving into a lot of stuff recently. Because I've been playing more and watching videos and all that fun stuff. Waypoint, waypoint, where's Master Waypoint? I'm getting XP anyway. Getting closer to that level, so. Okay, so it's not here. So crisscross. Yep, there it is. Alright. That's our let's clear our inventory before we continue and hit the tower. Does not look like morning, Kane. Looks like the middle of the night. They're ethereal, but they're there. I'll wear them for now. Mana. Replenish life. See, that's actually a 3 to strength. let's... You go there. You go there. Don't care about that. Let's go ahead and wear the replenish instead of the attack rating. This replenish is always really good early on. I can't use it, right? No, yeah, these are level... Oh, those are all Catherine's level 11 too. Okay, good. So at level 11, I can put the Cathan set on for now. Level 12, I can wear one of the Angelics. Those are some of the set items I actually have been keeping multiples of. Most I don't bother. I'll keep like one copy of each set item. But, you know, the rings and amulets, some of them are good enough that's like, huh, might as well keep both copies. Multiple copies if you find them, because lots of characters can use them early on. I think I'm still using those on my other new character. Oh, maybe I missed picking up those. Alright, into the tower we go.
I can smell where this tower was abandoned.
Apparently, ghosts have decent chances to drop runes. So they actually say if you're farming the tower, you're doing Countess runs, it's actually pretty good to actually run through the areas instead of just blasting down to the bottom level. Since if it spawns a bunch of ghosts, they can drop runes as well. Fearless is live. Watching something. Must be something special then. It's not doing Fiendship Saturday. Oop. There's the stairs.
The ad break has started.
No! Not the ad break. Well, we still got a couple levels to go, so. So the guide actually says to do werewolf first. So I guess it's like maximize your speed and attack. And then crank up the duration. There we go. Stairs. Oop. There's the stairs. Level 4.
The ad break has ended.
Okay, welcome back from ad break. On level 4 of the tower, we leveled up another point into the werewolf. So let's there. Get ourselves back to full. Alright. Here we are. Right in here. Nope. Anybody in here? Alright. Grab all the gold. Stand, weapon rack, nothing I care about. Now this will be interesting. I'm gonna drop a portal here just in case, since I put literally 0 points into stats. And I should be okay because of my skill levels. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. Towel. It's not bad, level 17 and 19 rounds. It's not a bad drop, really. Okay, he's out here. Oh.
I can't carry you.
Alright. Almost level 11. So back up the tower we go. Yeah, I could use my portal, but... What's over here? Nothing. Okay. So we did fully clear that little... Portal scroll. Alright. Let's go report in. Don't remember, is there an option? I don't remember. But we need to clear out our inventory, so. Record, identify. we'll keep those around for now. And you can't use boots on a merc, so no. So that means I actually have 99 of those runs, so I would need to combine some. I got 99 of those too. Yeah, I need to do some, yeah, see, 39. I currently have one level 40 plus round. I had a couple others and I used them for something I don't remember. Alright. Which way was the Highlands? Was it? Wasn't that way. So it must have been top. Yeah, because this is going back. Yep, that's the dark one. Was it up top? Yeah, there's the area. Hey, Mark, hold up. I just like run through the portal. Well, I could if I had stamina. There we go. Another place to wait for. We did it. Yeah, look, balance better on. I mean, we're gonna use it for all of 5 minutes, but probably before I'll compare it. I'll see what the damage difference, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, there's our level. is where we get our Fatal Rage. Let's see. Because I think Diggler required 35 decks. Yeah, you can use Catherine's too. Oh. No, 25 decks. 4 to 13, 5 to 11. Very fast. Yes. See, this does plus damage to undead, but this just does a whole bunch of other stuff. So, 7 to 18, 7 to 24. According to the guide, it looks like so it looks like you're aiming for about 200 strength. Because most of the recommended builds are using two-hander weapons. So we're basically 1 to 200, 100 to 200 strength. 100, I think, is if you're using a chunky ethereal. So let's go 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And then the rest into it. So we've got 50 strength, which should take us a little bit. Plus which cranks up our damage a good bit. 40 vitality, which is going to crank that up a bit. Okay. And the special things, if you're not aware, about Diggler, it's very fast, which is good. Enhanced damage, obviously. Ignore target's defense. So that means that this defense rating is completely ignored when it's calculating whether you hit. So it still takes into effect, like, monster level differences and all that, but it ignores this setting when doing the calculation, so it's a lot more likely to hit. Plus, of course, it gives us dex, which increases our attack rating. And cold and fire resist. That's our fun. So we currently have 45 fire, 65 cold, 5 lightning, no poison. We might wanna look at that before we take on Andy. See if we've got some poison resist charms floating around or something, but I don't know. Throw a ring on. Yeah, so many archers. make sure our belt's got the best stuff we can. And then we'll use up some of those little potions. And that's why I know they're super unique. Belt, nice. Where are we at? Almost 2 hours. I'm trying to remember how long it takes to go through this part. Oh, I'll keep going a little bit. Well, at least get the jailer. And then I'll see if I hit a wall trying to go down here. Maybe we'll go Andy all the way to Andy, maybe not. Oh, hey, there's our buddy. Okay. Over the shaman. Yeah, I don't think so, Smith. Now let's try.
Jealousy would be thankful to get this bonus.
Okay. So by the time my spears on took out Andy, this guy might be able to too. He's got a decent amount of life when transformed, so. Hello. Now they got my mark and my spirit. Oh, where are you? These guys have way too far a range. Alright.
I can't carry them.
Back we go.
Greetings.
Yes, UID, all the stuff. Oh, almost a level. Oh. Okay. So, we'll give that to her. That's not bad. It's not a bad belt. Don't need it, but if I didn't already have a bunch of stuff, that would be a fairly decent belt. What do you have? 2 to 6?
I'll put that to
There
good
we
use.
go. I like doubles your, I mean, technically I could throw a couple runes on that, but it's not worth it for this low level. Yeah, so I think I was saying, oop, wait, I can use scaffolds. Oh, it's 12 to use the angelic. Okay, well, I'll just wait for that and then I'll swap them all at once. Oh, wait. And a portal. Oh, yeah, there's the stars. Okay, level 1.
Mars can't hold the force of nature.
So now we're just trying to get through these levels and find the stairs. I mean, a little bit too, but the main thing here is just to get through. Heck, there's all. Okay, nothing there. So, vitality. Okay, so F1, F2, whoops, F2, F3, F1, F2, and then F, okay. Once we hit some okay, nothing up there. Okay, good point. Wait, we're 12 now, right? Yeah. Which means we can use angelic ring. Typically we could use 2 of those, but this gives us some regen. So that gives us life and replenish. That gives us, the 2 of those together gives us a bunch of stuff. So hit recovery, damage, attack rating, adds damage, regenerates mana. That gives us life snack. So yeah, these 2 are very useful on pretty much any low character to start off with. Ooh, I could put on the angelic mantle too. So that gives me resists. Let's see what bonuses I get for wearing both of those. A whole lot of defense. And a bunch of attack rating. So I lose some resists, but I get a whole bunch of oh, and the sickle too. Okay, let's see what it does. 24 to 47. Oh, but it cranks up those resistances a little bit. Wait, where does it? 25. No, my fire resistance goes up. I haven't actually found the wings yet. I think that's an amulet. We'll try it for now. Meanwhile, let's check our... $15. Lightning. Let's see if I had any poison charms that are low level enough to use. Dex mana, cold, Dex. Okay, there's a 7. That at least gives me something. And theoretically, I shouldn't need it with how much how much defense I have now at this level. But yeah, I used the waypoint. Okay, now. I mean, I've already got, what have I got? 3.06, 6, 9. Not bad. And I don't think lifesteal does anything against skeletons. Okay, so we need the stairs down, which must be over that way then.
The ad break has started.
Ad break. I'll try not to die during the ad break. There's my stairs. Yep. No. Okay, level 3.
The ad break has ended.
Welcome back from ad break. We found the stairs down to level 3. Yep, there we go. Inner cloister. Alright. It's a good idea to bow and repair everything. Angela, okay. One she's got's probably better. Casting range. I'm not sure I'm even casting that. Oh, now I am. Okay. You must have to be like targeting an enemy, like an attack to turn it on.
Sense it. Supernaturally strong here.
Okay, stairs, where's the stairs? Pests. Pests, all the pests. Stairs. Level 2. I generally try to somewhat follow the edges. Yeah, since the waypoints and stuff are usually along an edge, often sort of near a corner-ish. So that's why I kind of follow the edges like that. You know, if I'm not specifically trying to clear the level, I'm just trying to get through it. Well, even if I am, I'll often walk the edges first. Kind of build the map out and then work my way in. There we go. Level 3. Almost there. Yeah, so you won't let me just direct cast it. Actually, can that be... Yeah, so you can basically use that as your attack like that. And as long as, if it's not cast, it'll cast it, otherwise it'll probably just be a normal attack. Yeah, I see. So use this until you get... This will help you keep your health up. By basically auto-casting it whenever it needs to.
I can't carry it.
Until you get Fury where you're just swiping everything all the time. It costs... What's it cost? Well, it costs 3. It might actually be casting on every hit. I'm not certain. I'll have to look up how that works. Well, I'm guessing each cast probably just resets the timeout. so smaller werewolfy. There we go. Recast. Yeah, so it looks like it's casting it on each attack, but it's keeping the buff up to where it was. So it's probably basically just resetting the cooldown. Okay, where's our stairs? Okay. Oh, you're there. Alright. Drop a portal. First, let's go through the portal and clean out our inventory.
Greetings.
Clean out our inventory, heal up, etc., etc., etc. Now, I read that how those antidote potions actually work, they don't actually remove the poison. Apparently what they actually do is give you 50% poison res for, I think they're like 8 seconds. So theoretically, you get in with Andy, you drink some potions, and it basically makes you poison immune for a little bit. Okay. Drop a portal in case we die. Because I don't want to rerun those levels. Well, I don't think I found the last waypoint anyway, so. Merc is probably going to die immediately. Let's clean out what of the junk we can first. Okay. Oh. Some of those guys. Oh, bugger. There we go. He's down. Yeah. So I guzzled 3 potions. And went in, and yeah, in spite of that being a highly non-ideal fight because I transformed right when I got there. Hey, we even got a yellow jewel.
I can't carry it.
Oh, yes, you can. Get rid of all these little potions. Oop, so, there we go. All right.
And Doc,
whimsies on. Okay, so let's take care of our stuff. So. Repair.
Yes.
Stash our cash. So we are level 13. Then we will go east, and then we will raid. So let's get all the raid stuff ready. Copy. So we'll watch the cutscene and then we'll raid out. So there's raid. There's sub-raid. Go east. So good. The story is so good. Alright, thanks everyone for hanging out. Let's see if we can raid Whimsy. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna go raid Whimsy. She's playing some Black Desert Tutorial. So thanks everyone for hanging out. I will see you next time. Hopefully next week. we'll see, unless chaos. So you know how that is, especially during the summer. So, all right, I will see you all later.